All right, welcome to Mythic Legions. We're talking Mythic Legions. We're doing a dedicated show specifically for Mythic Legions, Cosmic Legions, um, since they are starting that now. But yeah, we're just going to talk specifically about these toys because I don't know, they're super cool. All right, first up, we're talking about the All Star 5 Plus Wave. It's available up for pre order now, or I guess not pre order, but for purchase now.
We have
Um,
pre-order.
I mean, I don't know if it's a pre order because you're paying for it up front, but
That's true.
but yeah, so this looks cool. This is the head pack that we're talking that they're going to be doing part of the pack. We got like a toad gremlin guy, a vampire.
Bog. Yeah, so people have asked for like this, like the community's asked for this for such a long time. Because like one of the biggest things with Mythic Legions is customization. Everything is all interchangeable, everything is all mixable. And like as you can see here, they even give you the neck pads, so you could like
Right.
you can put any head on any body with the neck pads, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Um and these are all repaints of some sort to another, because there's even the yellow guy has that same devil head sculpt, right?
Right. Yeah.
Um, and then we're getting like a Black Panther guy, a Bog Goblin, and this is the third Bog Goblin because there's like a green Bog Goblin, then the Hell Bog Goblin, which is like a red one, and now this is like a poop Bog Goblin. But no, but the Bog Goblin though, that head sculpt is so cool.
It looks
And the
good.
tongue, it even has like a swappable tongue where you can just put like a little tongue in
Oh,
if you don't want that
nice.
long one.
That's cool.
The only one, like, I'll ask you, which head sculpt do you think is the weakest for you?
Unfortunately, the female.
That's what I was gonna say too. That one, I don't even want that. Like, that's a dud.
Yeah, it's like I mean, it's just doesn't it has an expression. The skin tones kind of looks all one coat.
Even the hair just
The
looks
hair,
like
yeah,
off.
the hair is bland. I don't know. Like it would the least would be the female, and then the next
For
least would be the dwarf.
me, the next is probably the vampire. I actually kind of like the dwarf.
I dig the vampire though. The
Yeah,
pink,
and it's cool that it's like a screaming head because we don't really get screaming like that kind of animated face with figures
yeah.
in general.
No, I think it looks good.
And with the panther, you do get a tail, so you can attach that. That's cool.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. That panther looks mean. Those traps are huge.
Yeah. You get the traps, the added traps. That's cool. But yeah, this thing is, let's see here.
Just the head pack. Yeah, if you're like,
Yeah, I don't know. Let's see. Okay, so just the head back is $30. So what? That's $5 a head.
okay, that's not bad, and you get a tail.
You get a tail, yeah, you get a tail.
The
And
neck,
honestly, and the bog goblin too, he has like a helmet. Like that helmet's removable too.
that's not bad. That's cool. All right, that's the head pack. Next
Mm-hmm.
up, we got one of the fan favorites.
Azar. This honestly is, yeah, this is one of the fan favorites, like you said. And honestly, it just won the fan favorite because last All Stars, his brother, because his name's Azar, his brother's name's Azazar, his twin brother's name's Azazar. He's like a blue demon, just like the same mold. And I literally think he just won because people wanted like the set, you know.
Right? Yeah, they wanted the brother.
Yeah, the twin brother. So cool.
yeah, it looks like he's got hooves. Some kind
Mm.
of goat demon.
And what's even actually cool too, because now that we have both brothers in like the late kind of one of the a wave they already they haven't released yet, but they already did an order for it, the Poxus wave. In that wave, there's like a a big figure, like it's like ogre scale,
Okay,
and in the lore, the brothers combined to make like this like huge demon
they do
guy.
fusion.
They yes, they do. Yeah. Exactly. They do a fusion, and it's cool because he's yellow, his twin brother's blue, and so
Oh,
when the
so when you
fusion,
mix it,
what do you think it is?
it's green.
He's a green demon with freaking four horns, and he's like
That's
huge. He's like an ogre scale guy.
a
But
perfect
yeah,
fusion.
yeah, he's a fusion. So I think it's cool now that we have both brothers. Plus, we're getting the fusion in an upcoming wave.
That's cool. Yeah, cool. All right. Next up. Oh, we have
The
some more accessories.
Yeah, the
Sorry.
one thing though is I think out of all the figures in this wave, he comes with the least amount of stuff. Like, look at this: just a dagger, a sword, and a
Sword,
spear.
spear, dagger, and some gauntlets, or no, shoulder
No, that's
pads.
the
Shoulder.
shoulders, but that's just like everybody comes with shoulders.
Okay.
So
Okay.
yeah, I
Yeah.
think he's locking there. He's locking there.
Yeah. All right. Next up, this guy looks sick.
Yeah, this guy. No, I think I'm pretty sure they never released the results, but the way the community was talking about the vote, everyone was backing like vote Romulus, vote Romulus. Like this guy, everybody loves this guy because he's like a Spartan dude. He just looks, even that picture just looks like straight out of like a Coliseum, right?
Yeah. Maximus the Muscle Hole.
Exactly. This
No,
guy's sick.
this slick guy looks sick, and I was playing Rise again just because it was one of the
Really?
it's one of the weeklies for Game
Oh,
Pass.
gotcha.
So I was like primed for this figure.
Yeah, and like it's also a head sculpt we don't get a lot. Like usually, with Mythic Legions, there's a lot of reuse, and that's fine because they usually mix and match it with a new paint
Right.
scheme and like new parts to make it like unique enough. But like I've gotten quite a few Mythic Legions, and I've never gotten a figure with this head sculpt, even though it's been released a couple times.
Yeah. Yeah. That's interesting because I feel like a gladiator fits into Mythic Legions anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
But yeah, like one armored arm, one flesh arm looks good.
Yeah, looks good. Looks good. Gets a shield, spear, sword, and
Yeah, and this one at least you get a shield. At least you get a shield.
yeah, at least you get a shield.
At least you get a shield.
Yeah. Romulus.
Yeah.
All right, next up, Skeletor, warrior.
No, we've already got Skeletor. We've already got Skeletor. His
Dude,
name's Ilgar.
but that paint job on him is sick.
Yeah,
The
yeah, yeah.
rusted
It's like a
copper,
rusted
or
copper. Like
yeah,
rusted
rusted
copper. You
copper.
got it right.
Yeah,
Rusted copper. It looks so good.
that is clean, dude. It looks like, and it looks good. I know
It
these are
looks
probably just
like
like
rusted
prototypes.
copper.
Yeah, I
Like
love
like
it.
a rusted penny.
Yeah, I love
And
it.
so yeah, this is the last of the three fan votes, which is weird
Right.
because usually the All Stars 5, there would only be two tribute figures, and then the rest would be re-releases. It would be like a 5 or 6 re-releases. But this one only got 3 re-releases. And you know what's funny? I'm always on the side of like, I hate re-releases, I hate re-releases. But for this line, I'm actually on the other side, because I'm like, dang, where's my re-release at? Because I missed on like so much
Right. Yeah.
previous figures.
Yeah.
And so for once I feel kind of what other new legends or new Black Series collectors feel. And so this one's
Right.
kind of like, it hurts me
Yeah.
that there's only 3 re-releases in this. But I'm sure the other people were like, yes, new figures, no 3 releases
Yeah.
only.
No, yeah, it's kind of nice to be on that side because that's the side that I usually advocate for during our
That's
our
true.
regular
That's
talking
true. Yeah,
points.
that's true. That's true.
So
Yeah, it's a good that's good. I need that perspective. Yeah.
yeah, I like that his thighs are still skeletos.
Even the arms. If
Yeah,
you
they're
look at
like,
the
well,
arms are bones too.
right, but they have like armor. Like his thighs have no armor, just skeleto.
Oh, but no, but you can still see a bone. Like, do you see the
Yeah,
bone?
yeah, yeah. No,
And he
it's
also
cool.
comes with even a unique neck piece. It's like a spine neck piece. You can't really see it very well, but it is
Okay,
a spinal cord neck piece, which is cool.
that's cool. Yeah, that's oh man, knocked it out of the park with this guy or this person. All right, next up, skeletal dwarf.
Oh, this is the same figure.
Oh,
Look
it's
how
the
much this guy.
same.
Look how much he comes with. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This
Wow.
guy's loaded. Two
Yeah,
head sculpts, shield, and 3 weapons. Yeah, that's good.
yeah. That head sculpt alone, that's a big old piece of thing.
Yeah, and I don't think it looks good on the skeleton body, but I just feel like you could just use it on a
Yeah,
dwarf for your customs.
it's like an extra
Just like
head.
exactly.
Yeah, and honestly, like it changed the figure enough to me where I could not tell
You
what
didn't
it
even,
was.
yeah, exactly.
So
No, and I love when they do double head sculpts. Like I feel like the 37 figures that are not the army builders should always do double. But
I
yeah,
bet they do it because the skeleton heads the skull is just a skull,
that's true. You're
right?
right.
Like
That
that's a
makes sense.
print and paint. You don't have to add details,
That's
eyes,
true. That's true.
skin tones. So that's cool though that they that's the one thing that I have noticed about the Four Horsemen, that you know they know the fans and they don't just try to skimp out on you. Like, yeah, it's a
That's
skull.
true.
They could have just given you the skull and be done, but they're like, no, let's add some value. Put in a freaking Valkyrie dwarf head.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, look. Oh man, that's a beautiful shot. 1/6 shooter.
1-6 shooter. Yeah, he's doing all the
Shout
photos now.
out.
And it's cool because he was one of the community. Like I was like Mythic Legions fan, and then they just like brought him on.
Yeah. I'm noticing too that the sword is like rusted too. Oh man,
It's
that's
got
great.
nice paint. Yeah. Oh
That's
no,
great.
that's one thing with Mythic Legions, right? Like the articulation is not like the Hasbro stuff, right? But the
Right.
paint is out of this world.
Yeah. All right. Next up, we have a troll man, a little
All right,
goblin dude.
this dude is named Swig, like the
Swig,
soda.
swig.
Swig, yeah, Swig, man.
All right. He's got. He's
Uh,
a mage.
looks like a mage, right? Like a goblin mage. But for me, I'm all goblins all day. Like if you say you had to pick one race that the Forestmen do, I'm a goblin guy. And
Yeah.
so he just looks like a nice head sculpt, and he's using a lot of the he's using the new shoulder pauldrons, and he's using
Uh
like the
huh.
soft goods too.
Oh yeah. That purple. Woo.
Yeah, he looks
Yeah,
good.
it's a cool goblin. And he's got that cool blue dagger. I bet he's like that's a ceremonial dagger that he uses to like do blood
Mhm.
oaths and I don't know what
And,
else
and even look
goblins
at
do.
that armor. Look at that arm, like his chest plate.
Yeah,
Like
that's
look at
good.
that paint.
That bronzing, that like fading,
It's
that weathering,
crazy detail.
the tarnishing.
Mhm.
Yes, the goblin mage. All right. Yeah, no, that
All
dagger's
right, let's see what
good.
comes
Looks
with
cool. He's got his hands.
dagger sheath, extra hands, which is something we don't see very often.
True, they do hand packs,
Usually,
don't they?
they usually do hand packs, so this
Yeah.
is like a rare thing. And I think, like you were saying, how like the Four Horsemen are like, all right, this is a smaller figure. Let's throw in some add-ins.
How can we add? Yeah, how can we add
The
value to the
value,
figure?
exactly.
Cool. All right. Next up. Oh, sorry. There's that pretty picture. Yeah, it looks good. It looks like this is that. Oh no, sorry. I thought the image was flipped, but no, because the dagger's on the other side. But with Mythic Legions, they have the port system, so you can
Yeah,
port
it's like a
that.
little clip.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
you
can
can clip it anywhere.
put it wherever you want. So, wow, looks good. And we did mention that those are bendy wire cloth goods, so
Oh yeah.
you get lots of good articulation out of it. But there's our
And
goblin
like we mentioned
mage.
too, it's like a guy that sold third-party soft goods within the Mythic Legion community that they just hired on, which is so cool.
Yeah,
Like it's honestly the Mythic Legion is almost being run by the community now.
yeah, like the
It's cool.
photographer that does the promo shots was community member. The cloth
Hmm.
goods.
The cloth goods,
Yeah,
and even like Jeremy, who like Jeremy, he's like the biggest Mythic Legions like YouTuber. He does Mythic. He has his channel is called Mythic Customs. You guys want to check him out. Um, he's now kind of like their media guy. Like he'll come and do like
yeah,
the cons, the shows. Like Jeremy's always there with him. That's really
does
cool.
the interviews and stuff.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, that's super cool. All right, this one we talked about I think last week, 2 weeks ago,
Yeah.
last
The
episode.
Xylian Guard,
Yeah, again, looks good. Cloth goods looks good.
huge shield that
That shield,
we've never gotten that shield before.
that shield is gorgeous, gorgeous. And then he does, or this person does come with two different heads. One on, and one on, the heads just unmask, right? They just lift up, or is that not the
Yeah.
case?
So like we were saying, it's just two heads, but the shield lifts up, and you can swap the shields too.
Right. Yeah. To have the single line hole or the two and the different
Mm-hmm.
breathing ports. But yeah, this looks great. I mean, you got arrows, you got a sword, that shield, man. It is big old
Mm-hmm.
shield. And those heads, yeah, they look great.
Yeah, see, that's why I feel like Azar, the yellow guy, he comes with so little compared to like what other guys comes with.
True.
This guy comes with two head sculpts, that massive shield, like a lot of stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's all new. But yeah, I love that you get like either you want like a green elf or like a white elf.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Next up, we got this sickle sword wielding zombie,
Her name is Lady Averona.
Lady Aberona. Look at that big old fish hook sword. Do you think Maui let her borrow that?
No, no, I do like the color scheme on it. I don't know, that
Oh
purple
yeah, that
is
purple
good.
looks good.
And you know what's crazy too is that middle tabard piece. Like if you guys can like rewind the video, but Azar has like a tabard piece like just like that, right? But it's sculpted plastic. And so I think now they're even just doing the
Oh
middle
yeah,
thing
the
all
tunic
fabric
thing.
now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. No, that's how it was on the other figure too. The what
Yeah,
else?
the Xylian guard, yeah.
Yeah,
I think the new figures now going forward, I think all are gonna have sockets. I don't know.
that's
It
cool.
seems that
Yeah,
way.
and like, well, it's nice that they section it off, right? They have the plastic, and then they have like belts, and then it goes into the soft goods. It's not just a continuous scene where
What
you can see the split.
the one thing I wonder about though is the front tabard piece and the back tabard piece, there's a porthole, so you can switch all tabards with any figure, right? So
Okay.
I'm wondering, how is this attaching? That's what I wonder.
Yeah.
Like, is it like a string around the waist you have to tie on? Maybe I don't know.
Or an elastic band, but that could break.
No, but yeah, I think elastic band would do good. Who knows though?
I don't know. All right, we'll have to find out. But yeah, cool swords on this one. And they're also doing those that helmet or the little face plate does move up, does
Yeah, and
hinge.
I don't know. Well, yeah, I don't think we've ever gotten to figure that the face guard hinges. That's new.
Yeah. And that Maui sword is cool.
Yeah. No, I don't know. I like this one. I like this little
No,
like
I
green
like that.
chick.
Like the face paint is really good. The darkening of the the eyes and the purple. It just goes with that zombie look. That
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why, but it does.
But even that, even too, it's like none of the new parts. Like they're using basically that's the female orc body with like a female elf chest plate, but just all
Okay,
repainted into like a new figure. It looks good.
just swapping. Yeah, it's
Mm-hmm.
cool. Looks good. All right. Next up, we have looks like a ranger, like an
Yeah, like a night
old ranger.
ranger. Yeah,
Yeah.
and this one they're using. This is a new body mold that we haven't gotten hands yet, but it's like a made like the wizards have it. This is like a wizard body mold.
Okay.
But yeah, you're right. Like it's not a wizard though. It's like more like a ranger,
Yeah, looks like a ranger. Two swords, a crossbow, and then their friendly
like a
companion.
hawk. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that those cloth looks look amazing.
Hmm.
The rippling, the layering, the depth you can probably get out of that.
And this one is using, I think, all new parts. Yeah,
Okay.
it's all new parts.
Wow. Yeah, and you get that big old bird.
I know that hawk's cool.
That's cool. Yeah, I like the dual scabbards hanging off him. That looks good.
Yeah, that's actually something I didn't notice. I mean, that's a new belt piece too. So
Oh,
I think it's the same belt piece maybe that the goblin had. I don't know, but that belt piece is new. Yeah.
dude, hear me out on this. You know how like I don't know. I still have never played D&D, and maybe one day I will. But where you make your own character. What if you just like make your own Mythic Legions, kit bash your own Mythic Legion character,
John, I thought of that as well.
and then bring it to your D&D to be like, here's my guy.
Exactly,
3E.
exactly, John. I've always thought of that, John, and I feel like that's what D and D is missing. Like, I like the concept of it, but I feel like
Yeah,
this there has to be something there for me
yeah,
because
like
it's too much. It's too much imagination, too much people play. I mean, that's just my fault, right? But I need
yeah.
something like that.
And some people like
Like,
use miniatures, but like I
mm-hmm.
want something bigger.
Yeah, and I've even seen people like they dress up as their character. I think that's cool too. Like if you do like a cosplay your own character, right?
Yeah, just I
But
just remember, don't be a dark elf.
I will be a dark elf. That's my character card. What are you talking about? My character card is a dark elf.
All right, just be
No,
careful.
but no, but yeah, you're right. That'd be so cool. Like, and it's really cool too because D Amazing, he's also a big fan of Mythic Legions, and he was so psyched when they did like a black skin tone
Oh
mold.
yeah,
Like they have a lot of black characters, and I think I could just use that, right? Because there's not really like a brown mold, but
yeah.
yeah,
But
super cool.
I mean, here's the thing. Like that's the thing about D&D. You don't have to be yourself in it. You can
Yeah,
be
I'd be dark elf.
the
No,
dark
I'd be
elf
goblin.
brother.
I'd be goblin. I'd be goblin.
You be goblin. I'd be like a strider. Or I'd be like an elf. Honestly, I'd be like a loner elf. I don't know.
I'd be a
Well,
good goblin. I'd be a mage goblin.
well, there's your figure. There's your
Yeah,
character.
I know.
Take it over when we go
No,
play.
that's something we haven't talked about. That's something we haven't talked about though. We should have mentioned it. That selfie series stuff that Hasbro's doing.
Oh yeah.
But people were saying don't do it. It's just the freaking government trying to get 3D face scans of
Oh
people.
my god.
No,
Well,
I'm
how
not
much?
doing it. That's total. That's
It's like $60 though, right?
$60. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. For to get your face in, I mean, you could. I don't know. You'd have to mold it yourself, but
And everyone's like, "Where's the fat face mold?" They're like the overweight people were saying, "Where's the fat face? My face is not going to print on that."
don't worry. They got the George Lucas head sculpt.
Oh,
So
they got. Oh yeah. They give them the happy mold.
yeah, they got them.
Yeah, yeah.
Now, plus they're 3D printing them. Like they're not reusing molds. They're 3D printing them through a
But the sculpt, or just The
Just the
paint.
head.
That's what I'm wondering.
Just the head.
No, so it's just the paint, right?
No, it's a head. They are 3D printing your head.
But the sculpt, the actual plastic is my like looks like my head.
Yeah, well, it's not plastic, it's resin, but yeah,
Okay,
plastic.
but I don't know if they're doing that. I don't know. We'll see.
No, that's how it is. I watched Grant or not Grant, uh the Adam Savage's tested. There's a guy who goes into like 3D printing and miniatures, and he went to con and he talked to the Hasbro team that was doing the selfie series, and yeah, he talked to the what
Oh,
printer company they're
really?
using. Yeah, they're getting all your information and then sending it off to the 3D printer and then popping your head off.
I might have to do it.
Yeah, I think I will too. But yeah, like if you 3D print yours will just like be a really big egg, you know. So
Actually, I will do it because then I can just pop it on like a Jedi body or like
yeah,
a Rebel body. I'm like, I'm part of the rebellion, dude. I'm
yeah,
there.
you're part of the rebellion. And yeah, you choose different hairstyles. Yeah, I'll have to send you that link. But all right, yeah.
All
But
right,
back to Mythic
but this
Legions.
guy comes with a crap ton of stuff.
Yeah, yeah, like all those
Look at that, four
hands,
sets,
weapons, a big old
four sets of
bird.
hands. Holy cow!
Yeah, so pretty cool. All right, now we're moving into our tribute. Uh,
Correct.
tribute.
And they're now moving away from the He-Man tribute figures into Thundercats. And so
Thundercat.
I
Oh,
think I'm pretty sure I don't know. I think this is Umra. It looks like that, but it's hard to tell. But 6 arms.
dude, Spiral from X Men Mojo World.
Yeah. Or you could even do like your like a doppelganger or Spider-Man if you could, but it'd
Oh
kind of be
yeah,
hard. But
Mutant Jag Nightmare.
yeah. No, but
No, yeah,
it
six
looks
arms.
weird though. The skeleton legs are like it looks kind of weird.
Yeah, the skelly legs look weird.
But I think
Um,
that's just accurate to the tribute what they're trying to do.
maybe it could just be the best one that fit. I don't know who this character is.
No, 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 no. It's freaking for the tribute.
I don't know. Yeah, with the skelly legs, it makes like the space between the thighs like just look too empty. Because even the arms look like they have bulk. You know.
Yeah. Wait. No, the arms are skeleton arms though. But they
Okay,
do have
maybe
like an
it's just
armor.
the way
But they do
they're.
have armor. They do have armor though.
Yeah.
That's probably why.
All right, but yeah, cool, dude. He comes with two different heads, a whip, a mace whip, and some kind of laser dagger.
Laser attack.
Some
All
kind of
right.
heat blade. No, he looks cool. I like the blue on him. And the armor's cool.
Yeah. And honestly, that head you could even use as a dark elf. That's a dark elf too.
Yeah, and then it goes with that vampire head that they're gonna give you in the head pack.
Mm-hmm.
That white boy. All right, next up on the tribute to Thundercats. Oh, dang, this is sick, dude. Those wings
This
are
dude is named
huge.
Zenithon,
Xenothon, and then
and
they're
he's a
hinged.
tribute to Panthro.
Oh, okay. Oh, wow.
This
Yeah.
yeah. No, just wait. You're gonna see in the next slide why this is Panthro.
All right. I'm already seeing it, but those wings, they're hinged. That's sick.
Uh, and we've gotten those wings before, but they're pretty rare, so it's good to get that piece again.
Okay. Yeah, cool staff too. Let's check it out. Whoa. Yeah, that's Panthro.
Yeah, that's Panthro. I don't know. I like him like this. I like him with that bearded orc head. So it's a bearded orc head. It's a Vorthog. That's a Vorthog reuse. It just
Okay.
looks good.
It does look good. I like like
Panthro.
the bald too. Yeah.
Ugh.
He looks good. Wow. Yeah, the gray and the blue work really, really well. It's a
Mm.
trident.
And
Oh,
extra hands too. Nice. Good to see. They're doing that a lot more now, I think.
I think they're learning that hand packs aren't like only if you're all in are you getting those, and they're like, well, let's try and get those to more people. Who knows?
Yeah.
All right, horse,
Last one. Horse.
horse. Yeah, this thing looks sick. I like the little
Yeah.
pack, the saddle.
And so all the figures we just talked about were $37. And then this horse is going to be $55.
Now that's not an increase from its standard release, right? Or from when it got released originally.
Exactly. So yeah, they released Balius, which was like the brown horse, and then this guy's named Boreas, and he's just like a black repaint of that. And then, like you said, there hasn't been an increase like due to inflation on the horse price point, which is really cool.
Yeah, because all the other figures got a couple. They got a couple dollars more expensive,
Yeah,
right?
like the Legion builders were like 22, now they're 25, and the regulars were 35, and now they're 37. But yep.
Hmm. Yeah, it's cool to see that at least some things aren't getting that. I mean, I'm hoping that they take into it, and they've been very transparent with how they price their things, haven't they? Like they talk to you about how
Mm-hmm.
like it's because of this. It's not just a blanket to everything,
Yeah.
like
Well, it's
Star
mainly
Wars.
they said just like the shipping costs.
Yeah.
They said just the crate from China now is just like 10x like for a period of time.
Right. So I wonder maybe if that's changing. Maybe it's not. Maybe they were able just to figure this horse out and keep the
Mm.
price the
Well,
same.
also thinking back on it too, the trolls were actually I think same price too. I think maybe they just make enough on the bigger figures that it's like they don't need
Um.
to raise the prices.
Okay. Yeah. Interesting. Yeah. This is cool. It looks like a good horse. It looks like really, really good articulation on it. I'll have to come
Well,
play.
uh, it's insane articulation. The only thing though I would say is it's kind of big for like I guess 6 inches. Like with Mythic Legions, it looks good, but it's kind of big. But that's I don't know. It's a good thing. I think it's a lot of plastic. It's huge. And people are like saying like, well, there are like different breeds of horses that are actually huge,
Right,
and they
like
were saying like that's
Clydesdales.
maybe
Yeah.
exactly,
And one it has like the fur on its bottom feet on its hooves.
exactly.
Could be a Clydesdale, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah, hopefully here maybe now because they re-released all the trolls. Maybe now we get a white horse too. I'd like a white horse.
We got a booty shot here.
Yeah, we get the
No,
last action shot.
I love that green pack. I love that accent that they put on there. Looks so good.
But
Ooh,
yeah,
and you got the ranger out there. It's good, man. Looks good.
yeah, it looks good. Shot's good.
Look at that bendy wire cape.
Yeah, you get some sick shots in it, and you could even like it. You have to play around with it a little bit, but you could get it on two legs. You know,
The
it's
horse.
like it's heavy enough, like it's dense enough where it can balance.
You can get it rearing. That's cool. Hey. All right. Well, there we go. That is the All Star 5 Plus all wave. Um, yeah, man, that's I think that's a solid wave. I kind of like this more of like getting different team members from different groups and just adds that
Yeah, because
variety to it.
they have like in their like mythology, they have like factions, and each
Right.
box has like a symbol that
Factions.
you can go on the website and research that faction.
Yeah.
But like you were saying, like the previous waves, it was like Pox's wave, right? And it was all focused on his army. And then like
Yeah.
the vampire wave, it was like all vampire.
Yeah.
And then this one's a lot.
Then there was the wood elves or whatever with the
Yeah,
moose.
exactly. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like the variety. I do like the variety. Any updates on your Cosmic Legions?
So on the website, they said right now they're shipping Ilithia Wave. Right now, they already have it. And the deluxe Legion builders are coming. They're going to ship those next. And then they said Cosmic is in final stages of tooling. So Cosmic they should ship quarter 4 earliest or quarter 1 2023 latest.
Oh, okay. That's
So,
not bad.
but no, well, it's going to be what at least it's going to be over a year for Cosmic
Right.
because Cosmic was in fall last year.
Yeah.
So it's a little bit longer than what usually it is. I think maybe just because it's so much new pieces. Well, it's all new pieces.
It's
I think
all
that's
new.
why.
Yeah.
Because Alithia, I think Alithia was under a year or maybe 11 or 12 months.
Okay.
Um, but yeah, with this all-in price, you are saving the price of a figure. So it's like you're getting a figure for free if you go all in. If
Mhm.
not, if you had to pick 3 figures, which 3 figures would you pick?
Okay. Okay. Three
Like if
figures.
you're on a budget, you only got
Right. Right.
$100.
Yeah. I spent too much on my Little Caesars pizza, so
Got too
I
many Marvel
think.
Legends.
All right. I get too much more. um, I for sure I get Skeletor or the Skelly Soldier.
Which one? Oh, Ilgar.
Yeah,
Okay, the fan
Ilgar.
vote.
Yeah,
Okay.
I get
Yeah.
Ilgar. I get the Ranger.
Okay.
Man, I think I get Romulus.
Yeah, I know for sure. Romulus. Romulus is number one. I think
For
he's
for me, that Skelly boy is number one.
really, honestly, the only thing though is if you look at the accessories that the three fan boats come with, it's far, far less than what
Yeah,
the new figures. I
that's
don't know how they're doing it, but the new figures have more stuff than the re-releases.
yeah, yeah. Like that the elf rain elf wood person with the big shield. It was also that was also like maybe
Yeah, that
fourth,
guy comes with a lot of stuff, plus the two head sculpts.
fourth, and then maybe the
I
goblin.
know. For me, the Goblin's my favorite, but like if I only had $100 like bank for my buck, I'd get Romulus, the Xylian Flock Elf Ranger guy, and I don't know. I think I'd go Panther Tribute. I think I go
Really?
Panther Tribute. I don't know why. I don't know why, but I love that the Vorthog repainted head sculpt just looks so good, like exactly like Panther.
It's a
And you get the
good yeah, it's a good
wings. You get
and the
wings,
wings.
dude.
Yeah, you're
You can
right.
repaint those any color you want, and
Yeah,
add them to any figure.
yeah, yeah. That's what. Yeah, I don't know. I think yeah, maybe I switch.
Bro.
Maybe I just go bottom row.
Bottom row. Okay.
Yeah, Romulus, the elf, and then Strider. Or sorry,
Yeah.
Ranger.
And you're right with the Ranger, because like I said, I think everybody's reusing parts, but like the Ranger and the Goblin have the new shoulder pads. So
Mm-hmm.
and the Ranger is like all new, all new, all new, because
Yeah,
he's like the wizard body, like I said.
yeah. No, that looks good. Yeah, I go bottom row.
Right on. All right. And so pre-orders are going on right now. And like here it says they're closing September 4th at 11 p.m. Eastern time. And they said no extensions because sometimes they do like people will be like, oh, please, we need one more month to save money. We need a couple more weeks to save money. And they give an extension. But they said no, they put no extension.
Start saving your
So don't
money.
bank on extension.
Go donate your plasma.
Oh my no, no, no. Okay. Um
No, yeah, this is a
and
good way.
then and if you're unfamiliar with Mythic Legions, give them the rundown how this works, John.
All right, yeah. So I am myself new to Mythic Legions. So it's money up front. That's why I don't call these pre-orders. I call these orders because you are putting your money down saying, I want this. I am ordering it.
Yeah.
Yes, I understand that it's not made. I understand that it will get made and it will ship to me at a later date. Um, but yeah, that money, you pay them now. You pay them when you put your order. So you have until
Yeah.
September 4th to gather that money up, give them that money to go make your toys.
And like we said, sometimes they take a year, sometimes they take over a year, sometimes they take less than a year. But I would say it's usually 9 to 12 months a wait.
Yeah. But yeah, and if I think what do they do if you move? Oh my goodness, do you just email them?
No, yeah, you can email them and you can change your address, no problem.
Right,
They
because
figured
like
that out.
that you'll get an email saying, "Hey, they're gonna ship.
Mhm.
Confirm all your
Yeah, and
information."
even like before they come, they send an email to everybody saying, if you've moved, this is the last week to change your address because we're shipping things. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, good communication from them. But yeah, this is super cool. All right, we'll go ahead and close the show out there, friends. Check them out, Mythic Legions. We're gonna be doing these after shows specific to Mythic Legions. We'll start maybe doing a maybe like a collection tour of your legions. Maybe we'll start posting some pictures of them as well that we have. Um, but yeah, well, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe. And what three are you going to get from the All Star 5 wave? Let us know in the comments. I'm John.
I'm Josh. We'll see you guys next time.